Who's up there?
We should be live, but I wasn't seeing it on the portal, so I don't know if... Yeah, we're live, so I don't know if it didn't get put on the playlist at all. It says it is. Okay. Oh, I know why. Okay. Alright, so...
Bug out.
It won't be the one on top. It should be live, but I wasn't seeing it on the...
Could be, we'll see. No, it is.
Okay, hello everybody!
Hi.
Yay! Alright, so because we posted the showcase at the beginning of the month, it's not going to be the video on top. Can everyone see this here? So it'll just be, you have to push the, click the button for more. It's also going to be down here in this information on showcases. Hopefully everybody read that, but that gives you an idea of what this showcase is, some of which I'm going to repeat right now. But otherwise, make sure you go on there. That's how you schedule your one-on-one appointment with me or Brian or one of the other teachers, and we set our goals for the future, okay? So, welcome to the showcase, and in a nutshell, thank you. You're good, you. In a nutshell, think about our program like we are we're the club sports of acting. It's going to be ongoing, continual training, grinding on craft, less about a trophy, less about showing off, but more about showcasing where you are in your process and setting new goals to get better. And there's going to be all kinds of gifts that come along the way, including starring roles and getting new agents and landing theater and movies and all kinds of stuff, but this is kind of where you grind away at just getting better. You can think about our program like that. And so that's what the showcase is. This is a timestamp. So for anybody who is brand new, starting on a showcase month is awesome because you get a timestamp of this is where I was when I first started, which is great. Then every 3 months, you get a showcase video, and assuming you stay in the program long enough, you get videos you can go back and look at the same quarter, like where was I last year at this time, and you can see that. Our staff is going to tell you a little bit about our Valleywood camp at the end of Showcase. A reminder for those of you who haven't signed up for that yet. The first camp has a couple spots, I think, and then the second one has room in it for people to sign up for Valleywood Movie Camp. So if you're interested in that, we would love to have you. And so, without further ado, Brian, you got anything you want to add here in the beginning?
Just that this quarter has been on dramatic film acting. So we have each of them selected a monologue, either at the beginning when they started a few months ago, or a few of them just started with us this past month, or this month. And so the monologues that we're working, they chose themselves. So they came up and we sort of sat and worked it together. And a lot of them have decided, which is a really great choice, to keep working on these ongoing, the same monologue, so that they could continue to level up the monologue and level up the monologue with a really great mastery mindset. So we're going to be seeing that today, and then Matt is going to be doing sort of like some interviews with each of them about their monologues before we do the monologue, and then we'll wrap up at the end with a class photo together, and then give you guys announcements on how to do your evaluations and what the week off will look like. So that's all I have, and then we'll pass it over to you to start those character interviews.
Thank you.
I'll go check up there and be right back.
All right, so kids, we're going to go in the same order we're going in for the showcase. If you could man camera over here. And so, first person, do we know who's first, Brian? Is it Colton?
Yeah, Colton will be first, yeah.
Colton, and you weren't here, we didn't talk about doing this, but we're going to do this.
I did tell him a little bit.
You told him a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so parents, here's what I'm doing. I'm playing dumb here. This quarter, we have been working on script analysis, knowing what our character is, who they are, how they fit into the storyline, etc. So I thought I'd do a little Q&A where I act dumb and ask good questions that maybe we'd all be asking. And if they can answer some of those questions, it'll give you good context for when you watch the monologue. You feel more like you know what's going on in the story, because it is just one little piece of something. So, Colton, come on up first, sir. And you just get to be you. I'm just going to ask you questions, okay? So first off, what's your name?
My real
Yeah,
name?
your real name.
Colton.
Colton, what's up, dude? Colton, does your monologue have a name?
Yeah.
What is it?
The Super Crew.
The Super what?
Crew.
Super Crew. So is it from a movie or is it like a standalone? Do you know?
No, I don't really know.
Okay. So you don't know if it's from a movie, if it could be, for all you know?
No, I don't know.
What do you think the monologue's about?
About a kid that gets bullied at school,
Okay.
and
So here's a good question, if I could interrupt for a second. So imagine that you were the one that wrote this monologue. Just pretend. What do you think the writer is hoping that the audience feels after the monologue is done?
like I think they feel kind of happy that the kid got saved by his dad and
Okay.
the bullies.
Okay. So this is like a story of hope?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And does your character have a name? Did you give your character a name?
No.
All right. Well, we're going to want to do that. Can we do it now? So in the monologue, there is no name. So that would be something you would have to make up if you were going to, right? What do you think would be a good name for this kid? He's a kid who at one point got bullied, but then at another point, does he stand up for himself or his dad stands up for him?
His dad.
Okay. Do you have any insights on the name, Brian, or is this something we'd have to make up right now?
Not a particular insight. He's probably a character that's a little less brave. Like he's a little more afraid, like a little like nerdier, like.
All right. How about you pick between these three? Unless you already have one.
No.
Ted, Timmy, or Ted, Timmy, or Theodore. You hate them all.
No. Maybe just olive tea.
I know.
You don't like the letter T?
No.
What about Sam?
Yes.
Quick, we got
Yay! All right, thank you. Come on down.
We get applaud for that.
Next
Oh,
up.
it's
Next up. Yes, ma'am. Come on down. All right, starting off with, what is your name?
Maggie.
What was it?
Maggie.
Maggie. You got a last name, Maggie?
Yes.
What is it?
No way.
Nolette. Maggie Nolette. How nice. Well, I see you're wearing a costume. Is this for your character?
Yes.
What is your character's name?
L.
L. As in L from what?
Legally Blonde.
I knew it! Wow. So you're playing a young version of L, right? Because you're obviously not a lawyer. Or are you going to play a lawyer today?
Well, I'm giving a speech.
Oh, you're giving a speech. Okay. So tell me what's happening in this part of the monologue.
Well, I'm giving a speech about the future.
Oh, okay. So this is probably the part where she's giving a speech to, like, her classmates? Or, like... Audience is like, you're right, man. Good. So that means she could be any age because she's giving like the valedictorian speech, which is like I'm the smartest kid in school, so I'm giving a speech. Okay. Very cool. So tell me about Elle. What do you think about her?
She's very strong. She's like encouraging.
Agree. What do you think she's trying to get across in this monologue? What message is she trying to deliver?
Like bring out the strong in you, kind of.
Bring out the strong in you. I like that message. Almost like there's a theme going on here. Weird. All right, very good. Come on down. Next. Like the outfit, by the way. Good choice. So, what's your name?
Ellie.
Ellie. Wait. Ellie, what's your monologue?
About Princess Penelope lost her crown.
Princess Penelope lost her crown. Now, here's what's interesting. I dedicate a lot of my life to listening, so I'm actually pretty good at it. Plus, I have these huge ears, which help. but not everybody in the room is as good a listener as I am, so I need you to really speak loudly, okay? So could you repeat what you just said?
Princess Penelope lost her crown.
Princess Penelope lost her crown. That sounds devastating. Is she upset about it?
Yes and no.
Okay, that's confusing. Help me.
Because she wants to find it before dinner because she can't eat without it. And
Wait, she can't eat without her crown?
nope.
Why?
Her mom says no.
Okay, Mom's like, no crown, no food.
And because she doesn't want to wear it is because it's pokey on her head.
Oh. So what's happening in the monologue? Is she actually like, does she know where it is?
No.
She really doesn't know where it is.
No.
But it was poking on her head is why she took it off probably and then it got lost?
Yeah.
But as a princess, you really shouldn't lose your crown, right? It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who's she talking to?
Her friends.
Okay. So she's talking to a group of people?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Can't wait to see that monologue. Thank you very much. Hello, ma'am.
Mhm.
What is your name?
Arden.
Arden. Coolio. So tell me, what is your monologue from?
It's from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And what part are you playing?
Veruca.
Ahuda Wadaba?
Veruca Salt.
Oh, Varutha? Is it V?
Yeah, V.
V.
Veruca.
Baruka.
Salt.
Baruka. Yeah, she's kind of a famous character, huh?
Mhm.
How was that playing a character that everyone knows so much? Is it hard?
It's not really that hard, I would say.
Okay. Did you know the story before?
Yeah, I watched
Coming
the
into
movie
class?
a lot for some reason.
Okay. It's a good movie. I get it.
Yeah, I like it.
Did you? Which version?
I watched both versions. Like one day I was like,
Which do you prefer, though, for real?
the newer version.
The newer? Oh, man. Break my heart. Okay. I like the newer, too. The newer's good. Just I think the old one's pretty good, too. All right. So, and your monologue's from the newer one, to be safe, to be fair, right?
I will say I did watch two movies at the same time to see which one had the monologue, and none of them had it.
Oh. I think the newer one does have it, but it's probably adapted.
Yeah, it probably is.
It's like an adapted version of it, yeah. Okay. All right, so tell me a little bit about the character.
She is spoiled,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like has a really bad feeling when you're around her.
Did you work on what we talked about last week?
I would say
Yeah.
in the car while I was waiting for my sister,
Okay.
we were working on it.
So I gave some advice. Miss Arden here definitely smiles a lot. She's a very sweet person. And what is it?
Veruca is
Veruca is very bratty, very nasty. And so we have to work hard on taking some of that niceness out. And it's a difficult thing for a nice girl like you, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll see how you do in a little bit. Thank you very much. Next, sir. Number 1, Kyler Murray.
No,
Oh, who is it?
Debo Samuel,
Oh, yeah.
the one that just got traded.
I don't have my glasses on. Does that say Niners? He just got traded? How do you feel about that?
Sad.
Yeah. Who did he get traded to?
Commanders.
So are you a Commanders fan now? Okay. All right. Hey, just had to ask. Isn't Commanders, isn't that Jaden Daniels?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. See, he's my boy. I'm sorry, he went to ASU. I guess, he transferred, but he gave us a good year. Okay, all right, stop. No more football, but let's talk about football. Tell me about your monologue.
So so he has a game today, and he's like really excited, and like
Is he a player?
yes,
Okay.
and he's like talking to his teammates and friends at school, like he's so excited about him, telling him what happened.
So he's talking about what happened in the game or what's going to happen in the game coming up?
Pretty much what's gonna happen, and basically what happened last night.
Oh, okay. What happened last night?
He couldn't sleep.
Oh, okay. Because he's so excited about the game. So did you do any thought on like what you think this game means to him? Is it a championship game? Like what makes this game so important?
Probably like a championship game.
Yeah. All right. And what do you think that if you had to guess, what do you think the writer is trying to get across in this monologue? What message?
That being brave does not mean that you're never scared.
Being brave doesn't mean that you're never scared. I like it. Very good. Thank you. Very smart. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
What's your name? Wait, did I ask
Skylar.
you your name on camera?
No.
What's your name?
Elijah.
Elijah. Thank you, Elijah. Sorry about that. We got talking football. I got all lost in my fantasy football. All right. Your name again?
Skylar.
Skylar. Yay, Skylar. So tell me, what's your monologue from? Do you know?
Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch. What an interesting choice. Lilo and Stitch. So what's happening in this monologue?
So Lilo is late because she makes Pudge the fish a peanut butter sandwich like every Thursday. So she's trying to make like an excuse because she didn't have any peanut butter. So since she didn't have peanut butter, she had to go to the store and get some. So
And is this legitimate? Do you think it's a legitimate thing that she's saying, or is she just trying to get out of being in trouble?
legitimate?
Legitimate, okay. So do me a favor, because maybe not all of us are Lilo and Stitch experts.
Mm-hmm.
Are you? Do you know anything about Lilo and Stitch? Have you ever seen the show?
Yeah.
Okay, so who are they? How do they know each other? Are they friends? Are they siblings? Do they live in the same house? They go to school together? What's their deal? Are they animals? People?
People.
They're people, okay. Cartoon people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So who's Pudge? Pudge the fish. Does Pudge the fish talk?
I don't know.
You never met Pudge the fish?
No.
Okay. Do you imagine Pudge talks?
No.
No. Okay. So she feeds Pudge the fish a peanut butter sandwich?
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. Why do you think they call it Pudge the fish?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Interesting. We have a lot of questions here, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you think you're talking to?
Her dance teacher.
Her dance teacher. Okay. That's specific. How come? Because she's late for dance?
Yeah.
So do you think her dance teacher is normally nice?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think she normally gets mad when you're late?
Sometimes.
Probably, yeah. Which is why you have to be like, this is why I'm late. All right, I buy it. Thank you. What is your name?
Molly.
Molly. Hi, Molly. And who do you have with you here?
Wait, rabbit.
White Rabbit. Which we determined, right? We did inspect and determine White Rabbit is cute. That's official. So tell me, what is your monologue from?
Alice in Wonderland.
What? Kidding me. Clever. All right. And you are playing what?
Alice.
Alice. All right. Tell me about what's happening in this monologue.
Well, the white rabbit, he is ignoring her.
How come? Does she deserve it?
No.
Okay, why is he ignoring her?
Because he's late for something?
Because he's late? Okay. And so what is she doing? She's just trying to get his attention?
Yes.
Is it important? What she has to say? Why does she want his attention so bad?
She just wants to know where he's going.
Okay. So is she being rude? Or is he being rude?
He?
He is? How come?
I don't know.
I mean, he's got somewhere to go, right? But she's lost in Wonderland.
No, this is when she goes to Wonderland.
She's in Wonderland on her own?
No.
No.
She's still on the normal Earth.
Oh, she's on the normal Earth.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's in her world.
Yes.
Well then, yeah, he's the rude one for sure. All right. So you're trying to get his attention to find out where he's going?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I buy it. Thank you. My lady. And what is your name?
Rosalind.
Rosalind. And what are you doing a monologue from?
Descendants.
Descendants. Okay, so for those of us who don't know, what is Descendants? You can just talk to me. What is Descendants?
It's like a story about all of the villains, and when the villains have kids,
Okay.
and then they become nice.
The villains' kids are nice? Are the villains become nice? Or
Just the villains' kids become nice.
okay, so are you a villain's kid?
Yes, but this is when I'm nice.
Okay. What villain's kid are you?
I'm the evil queen's kid.
Evil Queen?
Yeah.
Dang, that's pretty high up villain. All right. And so tell me about, what's your character's name?
Evie.
Evie. So tell me about Evie.
She's like loves being fancy,
Okay.
and she has a little bit of sass to her.
Okay.
And her best friend is Mal.
Mal?
Yeah.
Mal sounds like a really bad name. Is she like the head bad kid?
She's Maleficent's kid, so
Whoa.
yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Maleficent's like the worst, right?
in the story, yeah.
Yeah. So she's like your mom's times 10. Bad. Mal.
Worse.
Worse than that? Okay. All right. So what's happening in the monologue?
So Evie is going to the king
Uh-huh.
because Mao ran away, so she has to tell the king about it.
Okay. And is he already the king?
Yes, he's already the king.
Then why does she say the almost king?
Well, she's talking about something else.
Oh, what is the other thing she's talking about?
I don't really know.
Is he gonna maybe become king?
No,
But he's not king
he's
yet?
already king.
That's weird then. Why does she say
She
that?
said not to. I don't even know.
Hmm.
I don't know that part.
All right. We'll have to dig into that. Anytime we don't know, sometimes that's the key to our whole thing. You know what I mean? So let's see what happens. What is that end line?
Not to mention the.
But I'm sorry, right before that.
It's dangerous over there, especially for a newcomer.
Which he is, right?
Yeah, he's a newcomer.
Especially for a newcomer. Not to mention, then she says,
The almost king of Ordon.
which would be the same thing, I think. I think
Yes.
she's calling him the almost king.
But he is.
Can Descendant girls?
He becomes king at the end of the movie.
So he's not king yet,
Not yet.
but he's the almost king.
He's the almost king.
No, but this is in the third one where he's already king. Second one.
We need to fight over this because I have got to understand what this means. Come on, kids.
It's the second one.
So he's already the king?
Yes, he's already.
So why does she say the almost king?
I don't know. I know. I think I know.
She's wrong?
She is wrong.
Oh.
So like when she says that, she's like, it's dangerous over there because there's somebody who's a villain that almost became king, but then Ben took his place, I think.
I know. Oh yeah,
You
doesn't
know?
he have an evil brother? And
Yeah.
the evil brother lives there, and he's like the next in line. Yeah. Maybe. We're all wrong.
All right. I think here's what's confusing. I can just say, here's what's confusing. It sounds like she's talking about him, to him. Because she is talking to that guy, right?
To the king.
Well, or almost king.
King. The king.
She's talking to the king. And then she is calling the king the almost king of Oridon.
No,
It's
but-
dangerous. It's dangerous for a new, because she is telling him he's a newcomer, right? To that place.
No, but Ben is already king.
He's
I
already
watched
king.
the movie like 5 times. So.
You did?
Yeah. You know.
Maybe the 6th time we'll open up the gates on this. All right, my lady. Well, thank you very much for the insights. I appreciate it. Okay, hopefully everyone enjoyed that little banter here and give us some insights into all of these wonderful monologues. Now what we're going to do is we're going to send the kids. They're going to go, they know their order. So they'll have a coach backstage. They'll have me just outside the room. There's going to be a station with me, a station with the coach backstage just for like some last thoughts. Brian's going to announce each actor as they come out, say their name and their monologue. We'll all clap for them. actors, to remind you, we want you, and this is good to see in our portals too, what we want in the portals. We want them already in character. So when they go backstage, the idea is to get into character, get into what we call the moment before. This is a common mistake that new actors make, is they use the applause for the wrong reasons. They use the applause by going, applause is just for you to soak up the energy but already be in character and stay focused, okay? The afterward bow, for those of you who don't know what the bow comes from, the bow comes from the end of a play when an actor has given everything they have emotionally, physically, and they're exhausted. And an audience claps for them. And this is the actor's way of thanking the audience for being there. And so they collapse down because they're tired. It's not the look at me moment. It's really just like I'm grateful for the audience. So use the audience's applause that you get just for energy, but stay in character. Try your best not to make eye contact with mom or dad or grandpa, and just focus in on your moment before and who you're talking to. Did I have a question from you or Rabbit? Or are you good?
Me. Well, do everyone have to go like that?
No, you don't have to do it. I'm just giving you the history on where the bow comes from.
Okay.
And that oftentimes actors misuse it. All right, so give us a few seconds to just get into place. We need the first 3 actors come on around.
Out, so we're going to get ready.
We're just going to get kind of in line. It's going to take 30 seconds.
While that's happening, parents, audience members, does anybody have any questions for us based on what you've seen so far or anything? Yeah.
I think we answered the descending questions.
Yeah. We're actually going to be having a staff meeting about that this week. Yeah, we're going to be doing Zoom Live. Hopefully everybody can tune in and we'll see what we can figure out. We'll take it to the parents. See what you guys think. Yeah. It created some funny moments though. I'm excited to clip some of that. Also, what happens when your daughter's in the class? You guys fight it out. What does Dad say at home? He says, fight it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he says that to me. Maybe that's just a work thing. So you know what, I could take this time too, while we're in the filler, to just talk about something I was going to talk about at the end. If you want to just turn it to me real quick for this. Which is our evaluations. So these performances will take us to evaluations. What that is there's a Google form that we've created. As soon as you get home, you can watch your video with them, and they are supposed to sit with you and evaluate themselves. Right where they're at, talk about how they did and all that stuff, and then immediately set a meeting with us for next week on our week off to do a Zoom meeting and connect about their evals. So we can't take the eval if you haven't done it yet, but if you fill out the eval, you can do that. I would recommend go ahead and schedule it right away. You can even do that at the end of today, and then that way it's already done, and then make sure you just fill it out before the meeting, because those do fill up fast. So got that out of the way. Now I don't have to announce that at the end. Okay, are we ready over there? All right, great. Ladies and gentlemen, our first performer is going to be Colton, performing a monologue from the Super Crew. Let's give him a big round of applause. Yeah, Colton! Woo! Let's have it. All right.
Yeah, so me and my friend Sammy keep getting picked on at school. It's frustrating. There's this group of 3 guys who love to bully us. They call themselves the Super Crew. Super Crew. What a joke. I know I should stand up to them, but the problem is they always gang up on us, so fighting back hasn't really been an option. I wish I could call on someone who's really super, like Captain America. I know he would come out and help if he knew what was going on, but my mom says he's too busy defending the universe than to read my letters. Oh, great. Here they come. Wait, where are they going? Thanks, Dad. Wait. No way. Thanks.
Scene. Round of applause. Woo! Colton, right here, buddy. Here, come on, buddy. Here, come on. The best best thing there is Colton also wasn't here last week, so he just jumped right into it, popped right in, and he did a great job. So good job, Colton. Yeah, one more round of applause for Colton. Thank you. All right, our next performer is Maggie, performing a monologue from Legally Blonde. Let's give her a round of applause. Woo! Go, Maggie!
It is with passion, courage of conviction, and a strong sense of self that we take our next steps into the world, remembering that first impressions are not always correct. We must always have faith in people, and most importantly, we must always have faith in ourselves.
Yeah! Woo! Good job, Maggie! Come on now. Okay, our next performer is going to be Ellie, performing a monologue from Princess Penelope Lost Her Crown. Let's give her a round of applause. Oh yeah, come on! Woo!
Hi friends, I'm Princess Penelope, but you can call me Penny. Being a princess is not always fun, you know. Today I have a big problem. My crown is gone. Well, I lost it. Oops. To be honest, crowns are kind of itchy and really heavy. Try wearing something pokey on your head all day. If I could pick, I'd trade my crown for a sparkly unicorn, or maybe a friendly dragon. It can fly me to a ballet, or help roast marshmallows. But I have to find my crown before dinner. Queen Mommy says I can't eat without it. What if there's cake? So, if you find a shiny crown that looks a little squished, please bring it back to me, Princess Penelope. I'm gonna be a unicorn rider and a marshmallow roaster. Thanks, nice people.
Yeah! All right. And Ellie, this is her first month, right?
Yeah.
Let's give her one more round of applause for her first performance ever. Good job, Ellie. Okay, next up we have Arden performing a monologue from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Let's give her a round of applause. Woo! Come on.
My daddy always gives me what I want. Some may say he spoils me. Ha! I'll just say he loves me. So, last week I saw a sign about some golden ticket competition. I didn't really know what it was for, but I did know there were only 5 in the whole entire world. I told Daddy I must get one. If I don't get one, I would scream. That always works. Daddy hates when I scream, especially when he has to pay $50,000 for my voice lessons. So, anyways, Daddy told his workers to stop what they were doing and take all the wrappers off the candy bars. And guess what? I had to wait a whole 3 days until they found one. And you know what? Some middle-aged old hag tried to steal it. Luckily, Daddy was there to stop her. So now I have my golden ticket. But I haven't gotten my 8th pony yet. And if I don't get it soon, I would scream.
Woo! Let's go. Good job. Come on down, girl. Okay, next up we've got Elijah performing The Big Game. Let's give him a round of applause. Come on. Woo!
Today's game day, the big game. I've been waiting all week for this. Last night, I couldn't sleep at all. I kept imagining catching the winning touchdown and hearing the crowd shout, "Go, go, go." My coach says football is all about working together and giving your best. I have a lot of heart, and I have an awesome team. We are not just teammates, we are like brothers. Yes, I feel a little nervous. It's like having a whole bunch of butterflies in my tummy. But my dad reminds me, being brave doesn't mean you're never scared. It means you play your best even when you're scared. So, here's my plan. Put on my helmet, tie my laces tight, and get ready to work hard. I will run fast, jump high, and work hard all game long. When I lose, I will give it my best, and between you and me, we're gonna win.
Yeah, come on. Nice job, brother. Let's get an extra round of applause one more time for his first month as well. Let's go. We got another first monther coming out here. This is Skylar performing Lilo and Stitch, her favorite movie. Let's give it a big round of applause. Woo!
Every Thursday, I take Pudge the fish a peanut butter sandwich. And today, we were out of peanut butter. So I asked my sister what to give him, and she said, tuna. I can't give Pudge tuna. Do you know what tuna is? It's fish. If I gave Pudge tuna, I'd be an abomination. I'm late because I had to go to the store and get tuna because all we had is stinking tuna.
Scene, good job. Woo! Great performance. Yeah. Nice. Okay, next up we've got Molly performing Alice in Wonderland. Here's your rabbits there, up there. Okay. Let's give her a big round of applause. Woo! Go Molly! All right.
Wow, impolite of him. I ask him a clever question and he pretends not to hear me. That's not nice at all. I say, Mr. White Rabbit, where are you going? He won't answer me, and I do so want to know what he is late for. I wonder if I might follow him. Why not? There is no rule that says I may not go where I please. I will follow him. Wait for me, Mr. White Rabbit. I'm coming too. How curious. I never realized that rabbit holes are so dark and so long and so empty. I believe I have been falling for about 5 minutes now and I still can't see the bottom.
Scene, yeah! Woo! Yeah, Molly. I love that costume. It's so cute. Great work on that. Okay, next up we've got Ethan performing a monologue.
He's not here.
What's that?
Not here.
Oh, he's not here. He's not performing it. Next up we got Rosalind wrapping us up here, wrapping up the showcase, doing a monologue from The Descendants. Let's get a round of applause.
You'll never find her on the aisle by herself. You'll have to know her hideouts, how to get around. It's not so simple. You'll have to take me and Carlos and Jay. It's dangerous over there, especially for a newcomer, not to mention the almost king of Oregon.
Woo! Good job, Rosie. Okay, let's get all of our actors up on stage real quick. Yeah, we can give a round of applause while they're coming up. Yeah. Okay, guys, we just want to wrap up with a quick class photo. Okay. So I want us to just kind of arrange real quick into some spots so that we can create that photo. So imagine we got this square. You got to be inside the square. So a couple people on the ground. Yep, great. Maybe one more on the ground. Awesome. Come nice and close. And then you guys come in and maybe around here. Yeah. Just gonna move you a little. Yeah. It is supposed to be tight. Okay, great. All right, we're gonna look right here first and give a big smile. Cheese! Okay, let's do a silly one now. Something silly.
You guys are such chilly gooses.
Now everyone do something weird a weird character face your character would make. And make it in other people in the group. All right, good. Give him one more round of applause. Good job, everybody. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, stand up one more time. And parents, if you want to take a photo, you can do that as well, really quick.
Wait, can we
Don't
take
look
a
out,
bow?
you guys.
Huh?
Do I take a bow?
Oh, you can do a bow.
You can bow? Yeah, that's a great idea.
I'll take a little video.
Take a bow.
Take a bow.
Aw.
I love it. I love it.
Alright, everybody pose again.
Pose for this dad's camera here. 1, 2, 3. Boo! Thank you.
Love it. Thank you. Let's give a round of applause. Good job, guys. Come on down. Okay, parents, so we already talked about the showcase evals, so make sure to please do that. That's going to be your guys' homework for this week. Okay? Coming into next quarter, after next week, we will be moving into commercials. So the whole section is going to be on commercials and auditions, which is huge because that's what the market is here in Arizona. So we do have a film market, but we are primarily a commercial market. So if they are interested at some point in looking at agencies or that kind of thing, this is the section that they're going to need the most. So if you're out of town, you know, and you have pots where you can pop in, I recommend it, even if it's only 2 out of 3 weeks or whatever, because it is our market. So the other thing that's coming up in the summer is our Ballywood movie camps. These are going to be so much fun. Yeah, let's get some energy off of that. Ballywood, come on, come on. It's going to be hype. It's going to be great. So all that is we're going to make a movie in a week. So as a team, we take on the craziest of tasks. We, as a group, decide to make a movie with these kids in 5 days. 4 days, really. So we do 4 days of filming, 1 day of actually premiering a rough cut of the movie, and then in November, we premiere the movie at Harkins over off the 101. So late November, and it's a official movie. It's a short film that goes up on IMDb, so they get credit there for like their resumes, and it looks super legitimate. The videos are up there. You can look at it, and there's a great video you get from that for your reels. So if you're starting as an actor, it's a great way to be able to add something to your resume and have actual video footage. And they're a blast. All of our movies are spoof movies. So we take a real movie and then we just sort of like remake it in a really fun way. And so we've done all kinds of movies over the years. This year, the first camp only has like 2 or 3 spots left. It's Chocolate Heist, which will be a remake of Ocean's 11 type like heist type movie, but they're taking chocolate. And the second one is going to be The Missing Cell Phone, which is a remake of just basically like a black and white film noir detective story. They'll have those detective-like jackets and be looking for the phone and that. It's all going to be shot in black and white. It's going to be really fun. So if you're interested in that, come see me afterwards. We'd love to talk to you guys a little bit more about that. We're really excited. Again, you guys have done great. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any other announcements before I send you guys on your way. We also have copies of Matt's book out there. If you're also interested in getting started and doing that, or you've never read it, it's what Matt calls a plane read. It's really easy. I mean, I did it. You can read it on the plane. However, the information is super packed with all the things you need to know to get going in the industry, to get them started, to manage their careers, and cool exercise and stuff like that. So if you've never got that book, come see me about that afterwards too. Let's give these guys one more big round of applause. We're so proud of all you guys. Great job. Have an awesome week, guys. Have an awesome week off. We'll see you